My transformation videos have gotten millions of views, and everyone is constantly asking the method that I used so they can do the same. The thing is, getting in shape isn't complicated. I don't train every day of the week, my workouts aren't 2 hours long, and I don't take any supplements besides some protein powder. Everything I do to stay lean and aesthetic is actually really simple, and the goal of starting this channel is to teach you how to do the same. Because when I first started lifting, I was completely overwhelmed by the amount of information out there. One person would tell me to bulk up, another would tell me to cut down, one person said train every day, and another would tell me to do full body only. And at the end of it, I was left confused and stuck. And I know you guys can relate to exactly what I'm talking about because I get comments and DMs from you every day. The thing is, you're not stuck because you don't work hard. It's because this is how the fitness industry is designed. Influencers push complexity, peptides, supplements, and shortcuts as the secret to getting lean. I want you guys to realize that the fitness industry literally makes billions of dollars every year because people always want to find the shortcut. The more confused you are, the more you're going to buy. But the reality is, it's simple, and it has always been simple. So the goal of this video is to show you the habits and changes that actually matter if your goal is to go from average to aesthetic. The thing is, you don't have to bulk up and put on a ton of fat or be able to bench 315. I'm talking about building the kind of physique that actually looks good in everyday life. Big shoulders, visible abs, strong arms, the kind of physique where people can look at you in normal clothes and still tell you work out. The first thing we're going to talk about is your training. For 99% of people, 4 days per week is all you really need. And I know that sounds too simple, but the truth is, most guys don't need to spend more time in the gym. They just need more effective workouts. If you're constantly feeling tired, leaving the gym sore just to get a worse workout the next day, or switching your program every time something new comes up on Instagram, you're never going to actually get stronger. And that's the key to building muscle. It's getting stronger in the gym. Not some science-based exercise that you saw online. It's looking at a video of you doing curls last year and seeing that you went from 15s to the 40s. That's how you know you're actually making progress. When you train 4 days per week, you actually recover enough to push more weight the next time you get into the gym. I always remember when I started lifting, I would hate taking rest days. It felt like I was missing a chance to make progress. So I would go in and train some random muscle groups that weren't sore. But doing this just leads to burning out later that week, injuries, or slow progress, especially if you're working, have a stressful environment, are in school, or just have a lot going on. Because let's be honest, most of you probably aren't hitting your macros perfectly every day, you're missing sleep, not drinking enough water, and you don't need more workouts. You need an effective plan you can stick to and more intensity when you actually get in the gym. Now, let's talk about cardio. For me, I love to create a calorie deficit with movement instead of just starving myself. My goal is to look good on the beach, have energy during my day, and not constantly battle when it comes to food. So I move more. In the mornings, I'll go on a walk with my girlfriend, or if I'm really trying to get lean, I'll go into the gym for a fasted cardio session on the Stairmaster. Usually on level 4 to 6, so I don't stress my body out and can recover for a lift later that day. I always tell the guys I work with to aim for small walks throughout their day, after meals, in the mornings, or at night, as it does way more than people realize. It's low intensity, keeps you lean, helps your digestion, and makes it simple to stay in shape. Aiming for 8 to 10,000 steps a day is a perfect goal. Now, let's talk about how you're eating, because this is the part that everyone who I talk to in my DMs struggles with the most. Stop overcomplicating it with diets like keto, carnivore, or something else you saw on social media. If you mostly eat whole foods like meat, eggs, fruit, rice, potatoes, and find 4 to 5 simple meals you enjoy, getting in shape becomes so much simpler. I see so many people try huge calorie deficits, cutting out carbs, when it really is as easy as just sticking to whole foods, fueling your workouts with carbs, and walking more. This doesn't mean you can eat as much as you want, but it keeps you fuller, and most people will naturally stay in shape when they make that change to only eating real foods. Another thing that matters more than people think is sleep. If your sleep is bad, everything is going to suffer. Your strength in the gym, your fat loss, recovery, hormones, all of it. Good sleep is one of the best supplements you can take, and it's free. I like having a set time I go to sleep and wake up, and I always make sure to wake up before the sun rises. This helps your body wake up naturally, reduces grogginess, and it helps with your hormones like testosterone. The last thing, and honestly the most important thing I've talked about, is consistency. You can do everything I told you, but if you stop after 2 weeks, nothing is going to change. You have to do it for months and then years, but it's really not that hard. Lift a few times per week, move more every day, eat real foods, sleep good, get outside, and repeat. It works, and it's always worked. People just forget because they're too busy looking for some shortcut that's going to make it faster. If you want a step-by-step plan that shows you how to do all of this, you can check the link in the description. Thank you boys for watching and welcome to the channel. Drop a comment or send me a DM if you found it useful. I've got a lot more videos planned, so I'll see you guys in the next one.